Hey, my name is Cannon Prince. Welcome to day 28 of the human reboot experiment. Can't believe we made it this far, 4 weeks down. This is definitely the most consecutive I've posted ever. But I think, nowadays it's super important, and I'm only doing like one video a day. So today we have a lot of stuff to announce. So the first thing is, as I talked about, we've started this AI starter setup. And that's something that I'm going to be offering where it's like a one-on-one consultation where we talk and figure out what things in your life specifically you can offload to AI starting now to start getting back some of the hours in your day, to start freeing up your time so that you can, again, start living your life more and working less, because that's what the human reboot experiment is all about. So the AI starter setup is the first thing that Banyan and I have decided to launch. We're launching that today. If you're interested in that, comment starter in the comments and I'll send you the link to get that started. The second thing that we're announcing today is something that literally just I came up with this morning or like an hour ago. Um, you know, Social media is a huge thing. I've been posting a lot, like I said, 28 days in a row. And I think it's becoming more and more important, like the idea of a personal brand, regardless of what you're doing. Like I work in the film industry. I have lots of friends who are directors and actors and hair and makeup people and cinematographers and stuff like that. And I think for us, it's super important, but for everybody, it's important. Like our brand is essentially what we're selling now. And we're seeing it more and more where companies want to hire people who have big social media followings because that makes them more valuable in their eyes. For a long time, I fought that and was like, I don't need social media, but it is what it is. I just saw a post today from an actress that I know, and she was in the same boat. She's accepting the fate of, hey, this is the thing. Lots of times in casting now, they want like a minimum of 10,000 followers to even consider you for a project. So we all got to get our numbers up, right? So then I was talking with Banyan and I was like, hey, how about this? I'm having to post all this stuff. I'm posting one video a day. It's taking up a lot of my time. Realistically, I want that to be like 3 to 5 posts a day, different things, videos, carousels, polls, things like that. And for it to all have like a story arc throughout the day, right? So then I was like, Banyan, is there something here? Can we create something like this that I could use because it's a pain point that I'm experiencing. And then by using it, it's essentially we're showing the proof that this thing works. And so that's the thing we're doing now is we are creating a fully integrated AI-based, essentially social media manager. So either later today or tomorrow, I'll be demoing this thing. Banyan's already built it. He built it in like 2 minutes after we were talking about it. But it's essentially the idea that each morning you would open this app or website, and you would say, hey, here's the theme of the day. If you don't know, then it will help you figure out what the story for the day should be. And then it will give you 3 to 5 posts that is a full story throughout the day. So it'll start with maybe like a question, like for instance, is it important for actors to build a large social media following? And you would have a video about that. It would give you the script, and then it would do a carousel later that's like maybe like 5 reasons actors should have a big social media following. And then there would be a third post that would be like a poll. Hey, do you think it's important for actors to have a social media following? People would post. And then there would be like a recap video in the evening based on kind of the feedback that you got from those posts throughout the day. And then maybe, like a inspirational post or something at the end of the day. And it would just create all of this stuff, create the graphics, the video, give you the scripts so that you could just grab your phone and record a short video. And then it would give you all those assets. And then you would just, as of now, for this first version, just have to go into your social media platforms and post this. And it will tell you which post should go to which platforms, when you should post them, things like that. Eventually down the line, we will build it so that it will actually automate all of that stuff, right, as well. So right now, like I use Opus Clip for captions and scheduling out my stuff. I use, a few different kinds of software, but the idea long term, once this thing is fully built out, is that it will just do all of that for you inside of one hub. It's run on OpenClaw. It's creating all of this stuff and essentially managing it all. So it will, do exactly what AI is meant to do, which is amplify the work that you're doing, right? Allow you to, in much less time than it would take to do one post a day, do 5 posts a day. It'll create all the stuff. It'll schedule it out. It'll free up a ton of time. Cause like right now I'm spending the majority of my time like learning AI, like talking with Bandy and brainstorming stuff, but then recording these videos and editing them, posting them and all that. And I'm not even getting fancy or anything. So that's what led me to this. And that's the idea with AI, like how we all have to start thinking is like, what is the pain point or pain points in your given field? Like, what are the things you hate to do? What are the things that other people hate to do that suck up all the time and stuff like that? And then figuring out with AI what you can build that will alleviate that pain point. Because if you have a pain point, then other people have that same pain point. You are not a unique and special snowflake, right? So if you can use AI to figure out how to solve a pain point, that is something that people will pay money for, because everybody wants more time. They don't want to do the things that they don't want to do. And so that's what we're creating here. So that is the idea that literally came up like an hour ago and is a thing now. So we're working on that. And again, I will demo that either later today or tomorrow. You can see the full visual demonstration of that and what it's going to look like. And then we will start building that out. So if you're interested in that, make sure to comment social in the comments, and I will make sure that you are the first to know about that once it goes live. And then the third thing we've done is today we officially launched our school community. That's our $5 a month school community. That price is going to go up pretty quickly, because it's essentially a community where I'm going to be posting a lot of in-depth videos and things like that, and also where people can ask me questions and stuff. So that's going to take up a fair amount of my time. So it'll be $5 just as we first start this, get this rolling, and then it'll go up to probably like $50 a month or so. So we launched that fully today. If you are interested in that, comment Reboot in the comments below, and I will send you the link to sign up for that. And it has a bunch of information about exactly what it is and what you'll get and stuff like that. Again, that's $5 a month. So if you're interested in AI and getting this stuff to happen, that's a good low cost way to get involved. And also just, so that even in the responses and stuff, I'm using AI. So when you comment one of these things, either starter, social, or reboot, AI is automating, and it's been set up so that as soon as you text that in the comments, then it will reach back out to you and send you the links. So just another cool little way that AI is automating, so that I don't have to sit there and constantly check the comments. And so Reboot for the school community, social if you want to be kept in in touch with the thing we're working on for the social media content AI. And then Starter, if you're interested in that one-on-one consultation for the AI Starter setup. As always, thanks for the follows, the likes, the shares, the comments. It's all been great. We had a lot of people out for the live stream yesterday. And just the fact that I was able to talk for 90 minutes straight about AI, shows me that it's something I'm interested in and something that other people are interested in. And so thanks for everything these past 28 days. And I will see you tomorrow for day 29 of the human reboot experiment. Thanks a lot.